That's supposed to say massage. You think, oh, we use the best massage oil, that's why we're the most expensive and people are gonna come to us. If you actually, instead of being a fucking dork, like most people who run their businesses are, you're a geek and you're a massage oil geek. It doesn't matter if you're a programmer geek or a mechanic geek or whatever your business is, a drop shipping geek, anything, it doesn't matter. You'd understand that from the buyer's perspective, they don't give a fuck about massage oil. They don't know the difference in different kinds of massage oil. And they don't even know they don't even know the benefit of using a good massage oil. They've never used a bad massage oil. They don't know how bad a bad massage oil is. To them, oil's oil. So you're not viewing the prospects. You're not viewing the offer from the eyes of the consumer. You're viewing the offer from the eyes of you, a knowledgeable nerd. Most consumers are not knowledgeable, especially on what you're trying to sell them. They don't know anything. You have to view it from their eyes. If you viewed it from their eyes, you'd understand they don't give a fuck about massage oil. So then your choices are as follows. Either you educate them on massage oil, you incorporate that into your advertising and teach them and explain to them why it's better, or you fuck it off and get something cheaper and save money. Those are the two genuine options. Always look from your buyer's eyes. Why is your buyer gonna give you money? And do this intricately, like do it down to the tiny details. Doesn't matter, we'll go back to a coffee shop. Why are they gonna come get coffee with me? Because my chairs are comfortable, because my building looks warm. I use those the same lights we have in here, Edison bulbs, to make it look warm. My staff, I've got a couple cute girls there. My cups are cool, I've got colored cups. It doesn't matter, you need to think of everything. Why would someone walk past my coffee shop and go, yeah, I actually do want coffee? You have to think at that level. For every single product you sell, why you and not someone else? Because there's always someone else selling. So you're viewing yourself from the buyer's eyes. While you're doing that, you can view your competition from the buyer's eyes. So if you do it in this example, this is the competition. He uses cheap massage oil, but he's cheaper than you. So from the buyer's eyes, he's like, okay, masseuse, he's 20 bucks cheaper. Massage is a massage. I'll just go with him first. They'll go with the cheap guy first, and unless it's absolutely awful, they're not likely to upgrade. Now, I've said many times, don't sell on price. So I'm not saying you should try and outprice your competition. My point is, if he is viewing two of you and the only difference he can identify is the cost, why would he buy the most expensive one? So you need to understand here, okay, I have an important job. My job now looks like a dick. So you're a dick. You're a dick. My job here is to identify my USP, which is the expensive massage oil, and educate my consumers as to why they should use it. So every time someone calls you on any poster, anything like that, you need to be saying guaranteed no skin irritation, or guaranteed best results for acne. I don't fucking know. Best results for eczema, whatever. Anything can make people go, oh, why is that guaranteed what? And you can explain to them, oh, we actually use this kind of oil. Other people use cheap oil from China. We don't use that. We use oil which is hand pressed by beautiful virgins in the Italian mountains. Blah, 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 blah. View yourself from your buyer's eyes. Otherwise you end up like this, a dick. And think about that seriously. You can do this on so many levels. So it doesn't matter what product you have, doesn't matter what you're selling. View yourself from the buyer. Identify why they're going to do business with you above someone else, and never assume the buyer has knowledge. This happens all the time when people go, oh, but actually my company does this and my company does that. And I sit there and I go, yeah, but no one knows that and no one cares. You think that matters, it doesn't matter. You think that matters, it doesn't matter at all. You need to educate the buyer why that matters, otherwise they don't give a fuck. View yourself from the buyer's eyes. Do not view yourself from your own knowledgeable eyes. And this feeds perfectly into lesson number 56. If you want an unbiased opinion from a general consumer on your company, I'll tell you who you get it from. Number 56. me clear my board quickly because having the dick behind me is a bit weird. We've all identified your dicks. Number 56, ask your mother about your company. Doesn't matter what company you want to launch, go and ask your mother about it. I'll tell you why. Your mother is going to be very indicative of a typical consumer. She isn't going to know a lot about what you're trying to do. She isn't going to know a lot about technical stuff. She isn't really going to understand a lot of the things you say. I'm talking about my mother anyway. My mother's an idiot. And I mean that with all due respect, because she's a nice lady, but she's just stupid. My dad was the smart one. So they ain't gonna know a whole bunch. And two, your mother's never gonna bullshit you. So if you have an idea for a company, let's say you wanna fucking, I don't know, you're a masseuse, and you go to your mom, hey, I'm gonna open a massage company. Really? You're gonna open a massage company? Why? Well, I think I can make money making massages. Well, how much is it gonna cost? This much. That's expensive for a massage. If that's the first thing she says, you've got a problem. No, it's not expensive because we use the best massage oil. Well, what's the difference in massage oil? It's all the same, isn't it? Bang. Your mother is gonna give you the best market research you're ever gonna have in your life. Now, if you're selling something super specialized and your mom may not understand, then maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit more difficult. But for anything basically normal, you should ask your mom about your company because she's going to identify all of your problems straight away. That conversation, imaginary conversation I just had with my mom, she identified that I'm coming across as expensive and that no one gives a fuck about massage oil. Bang, there's your problems identified. Your mom's never going to bullshit you. She's always going to be straight to the point and explain to you exactly what your issues are and what needs to be solved. Any company you're launching, you need to show to and speak to your mom about because she's going to cut the bullshit faster than anyone. Please remember, your average typical consumer is not an educated person because most average people in the world are not educated people. They don't have much knowledge of anything and they certainly don't have knowledge of your particular subject and they don't have specialist knowledge of your subject. I don't know about you. I mean, I'm a professional fighter. I've been getting massages where I've been training hard for many, many years. When I walk into a massage parlor and they say, do you want sports massage, Swedish massage, this massage, that massage? I still don't know the difference. I don't know. They're all the same, aren't they? I don't know. Oh, I just go, okay, this one. So I don't even know about massages. And I've probably had more massages than most people. And this is my point exactly. Your consumer is not educated. So you need to educate them and then make them understand why you're charging more. Or you need to remove that barrier. So when I just gave that conversation with the mom there, with the massage oil, she's already identified as expensive. She's identified no one gives a shit about massage oil. Your mom is going to tell you what ideas are good and what aren't, and she's never ever going to bullshit you. But you know why? Because your mother wants you to be successful. Your mother does not want you wasting your time on some company that's never going to pay you. Your mother wants you to do well. So any idea you have, go to your mom and say, what do you think of this company? See what she says. And then if she sits there and she says only good things, say, well, would you buy from me? No, because I don't want that. Why don't you want it? Oh, I don't know. I don't. Start writing down all the reasons she wouldn't buy from you. Why doesn't she want it? Why wouldn't she buy from you? Work out how to overcome all of these things. You're going to get a whole bunch of information. So you're speaking to your mom, ask her. Have a general conversation about the company, and then ask her why she would or wouldn't buy from you, and make sure you write that information down. If she says, I would buy from you because X, Y, Z, good. Those are your points you need to press home in all your advertising. So she wouldn't buy from you because of X, Y, Z, you need to go, okay, how do I solve? How do I overcome these? Why wouldn't you buy a massage from me, Mom? I don't have time. Oh, we have mobile masseuses though. We'll come to your house if you haven't got time. Oh yeah, but well, how do I book it? We'll put a flyer through your door and you can just book by text message. Okay, like anything to overcome. Find out what her problems are and overcome them. So you have to speak to your mom about every single company. This is super important because it's the best market research you're gonna get. If you can do your market research in advance before you launch your company, that's less time you're gonna spend fucking up, more time you're gonna spend making money. So every single company I launch, I speak to my mom about it. So even when I launched my PhD course, I said to my mom, I'm gonna launch a course telling guys how to get girls. And she said, oh, don't make more men like you out there. That's what she said. I was like, what do you mean like me? She goes, oh, well, the way you are with women. And I sat there and I thought, okay, bang, I know this is gonna work. Because even my mom knows I'm pimping hoes. Even my mom knows. She's seen so many chicks coming out the door. Even my mom's like, all right, I don't know what kind of son I've raised, but he's tearing through these chicks dangerously. So with the PhD course, I knew it would be a fantastic idea. Because even my mom was saying to me, look, you're going to make some dangerous men out there. So every single business I've ever run by my mom, all of them. And sometimes she said some pretty smart shit. There's a level, you know what? There is a level of intelligence which comes from absolute stupidity. So like, smart and stupid is a circle. So you have smart at the top, and you have stupid at the bottom. And you have this circle. And let's say this is the smart side, and this is the stupid side. So it's in half. This is stupid. I know this is written bad. And this is smart. But sometimes you can get comments which are just on the edge, you know? And mums are great at this. So I bought my new Lamborghini and I drove to my mom's house. I said, Mom, I bought a new car. What do you think? She goes, what is that? I said, it's a Lamborghini. She goes, how much was it? I said, oh, it was 300 grand. She goes, you spent 300 grand on a car? I was like, yeah. She goes, let me see. So she comes out and she says something that was so smart. It was actually, it was so stupid. It circled back around to smart. She looked at my Lamborghini and goes, why would you spend 300,000 on something that only has 2 seats? As in, it should have more seats because it costs more money. So I should have got a bus for my money. I guess that's her logic. Her logic is, why would you, it's only got 2 seats, so it's shit. Which is stupid, but it kind of gets into the smart realm. It's kind of, you get a lot of these kind of comments from mothers. They say things which are kind of dumb, but kind of smart. And if you can extract those comments and apply them to your company, you'll fix a lot of problems in advance. So that's why speaking to your mom is so important.